Hello's welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as my Jedi Knight Valeris Roh. I was going to say there. Great start to a video as always, professional at work. Where we last left off, we arrived at a Sith-controlled space station, the Caravan's Flame, where we believed that the Emperor had sent out a message to high-ranking Sith to gather for one unknown reason, and we hope to learn more about his plans to devoid the galaxy of life and empower himself. That turned out to be a trick by a former Jedi Knight, Leia Nerez, I believe her name was, who was being manipulated by the Emperor, of course, similar to how we were being manipulated previously. Which gives me a bad feeling about who we may encounter in the near future. But, regardless, we're now on our way to a planet recently rediscovered by both the Republic and the Sith. We're travelling to the world of Voss in search of another Sith Lord. Let's be on our way. We're going into hut space. Voss is a world that recommends you be level 44 to 47. Voss was first discovered only a few years ago, and the rocky, lightly forested planet remains absent from many star charts. Two distinct cultures inhabit the world, both at a pre-spaceflight stage of development. The first culture, known as the Gormak, are a xenophobic and violent species that dominates most of the planet's surface. The second culture, known as the Voss, have been amenable to contact with outsiders and welcomes visitors to the mountain city of Voskar. The Voss have a highly ritualistic society and are notable for their unusual attitude to the Force. The Republic and the Empire have sent representatives to Voskar to explore the possibility of an alliance. Now, it's going to be mentioned actually when we land from the orbital station down to Voskar itself, but while the diplomatic process is ongoing, this planet is meant to be entirely neutral ground. It's not going to work out that way, but that's what the Voss intended, and anyone who breaks the truce is obviously going to be cast off the world. This, of course, is not the first time the Sith and the Republic, in one shape or form, have been to Voss, but history's forgotten, no doubt.
We're in orbit around Voss, Master SWTOR.
Be wary when you reach the surface. Voss is a strange world under the absolute control of a group of powerful Force users called the Mystics. The Mystics reject the idea that the Force has both a light and dark side. They claim to follow a neutral path, both in their politics and the Force. Despite their claims, I fear the Mystics have more in common with the Sith than with us.
Are you saying the Voss are servants of the dark side?
The Mystics use the visions given to them by the Force to control the lives of ordinary citizens. Like the Sith, they use their power to dominate others.
The Mystics are prophets who shape the direction of Voss society. The Emperor wants to wipe out all life in the galaxy. Hardly the same thing.
The dark side is subtle and insidious, as you well know. The Emperor did not begin his conquest of the galaxy by declaring his true intentions.
Whatever the Emperor is up to, I'll stop him.
We haven't uncovered the Emperor's plan to destroy Voss yet, but he recently dispatched a Sith Lord named Fulminus to this system.
Lord Fulminus created the Harrowers you face in the Emperor's fortress. Be wary.
The Harrowers were twisted beings of pure evil.
The dark side has the power to corrupt life itself. Fulminus is a master at manipulating evolution to create unimagined horrors.
We know Fulminus is somewhere on Voss. He's communicating with the Emperor through an encrypted communications relay. We've detected several signal scramblers outside the planet's capital city of Voskar. Disable them, and we can track the comm signal to his location.
Fulminus wouldn't just leave those scramblers undefended.
The signal scramblers were hidden deep inside the savage Voss wilderness. Reaching them will be dangerous. even for a Jedi. If you act quickly, you should be able to disable all the scramblers before Fulminus knows what's happening. Then we can find him. May the Force be with you.
Okay. Sounds simple enough, so we're not even staying in the city of Voss itself. Already, Satele Shan has mentioned we should go out into the wilderness. Again, this is a world that both the Republic and the Empire players come to at the same time, albeit with their own agenda. And we'll no doubt assist the Republic efforts here in trying to get the Voss to agree to an alliance with the Galactic Republic. I'll probably land on the orbital station. Yep. We'll keep Kira with us. Should we? You know, we'll take T7.
Take care.
Why not? I haven't taken T7 in a while. Commander Harada, how can we help you?
Hold up a minute. Commander Harada, Station Security. Glad I caught you before the shuttle. I have an urgent message from Ambassador Janik, our envoy on Voss. I'll patch him through now.
Master Jedi, I'm well aware of the Order's stance on Voss, but the situation is getting desperate. Negotiations with the Voss have stalled, and I'm looking for high-profile help. Are you familiar with the planet?
My knowledge is limited.
The Voss are the planet's only civilized race. We made contact with them a few years ago. They have little knowledge of the greater galaxy and only recently obtained spaceflight from us, but they're not primitive. Their society revolves around the mystics, Force users who have visions of the future. Those visions guide every decision the Voss make, and the Voss believe they're never wrong.
The Voss only do what their visions tell them.
The mystics see what's coming and declare what the Voss should do to achieve it or avoid it. A Republic alliance with the Voss could be key to winning this war. Unfortunately, the Empire has the same idea. So far, the Voss have refused to take sides, and they've established rigid neutrality laws to keep us in line.
If Republic lives are at stake, don't expect me to stand aside.
We let the Empire provoke us, and we lose our chances with the Voss. We need to show the Voss that the Empire only acts respectful because of the mystics. I'm doing everything I can to expose them, but the Voss don't seem to hear me anymore. A fresh face might help.
I'm willing to represent the Order.
The Jedi are the closest we have to a mystic. It can't hurt. I'm staying at a Voss survey outpost, keeping an eye on the Empire. Commander Harada can handle the details of getting here.
Not much to arrange. Shuttle will take you to Voss-Ka, their capital city. Local transport can get you to the survey outpost. Remember, the Voss keep all outsiders confined to the alien enclave, regardless of affiliation. Someone makes trouble, ignore them.
I see, so we're not even staying in Voss-Ka for the main storyline here on Voss either. Trying to figure out how to put this. I think the main storyline of Voss and the main storyline of your characters are quite closely tied together, especially for one place we'll be visiting about halfway, maybe in the early half of our time here on the planet. I forgot what it's called offhand, but no doubt it'll come to me when my memory catches up. But we'll spend some time here on Voss. I'll most likely try and do a few of the side missions here, depending on how the frame rate acts up compared to how it was on the world of Belsavis. And obviously we'll have more anecdotes as we explore the world. We do have a bit of mail, and it's from Niranos, the leader of the Condemned. Deputy Warden Grohl was good as his word. As promised, he's given me and the other Condemned a small plot of land on Belsavis, far from the prison. Here we live a simple but honest life. Oh, and he's given us some med packs, which we don't really need, but I appreciate the gesture nonetheless. We have a heroic mission terminal as always. Lieutenant Randa, are you going to be giving me a bonus mission? Or is this a mission that we can actually do?
Excuse me, Master Jedi? Sorry, I just have to ask. Sorry, I gotta ask. Did you really go into those...
There we are. That's a bonus mission. Let's just leave it alone then. Yes, T7, what did you say? Neutral territory. Yeah. So we're here in the Republic District. The Empire has its own little district meeting into a kind of marketplace. And then there is a bridge leading you to various like diplomatic function rooms. I wonder if there's any reason for us to stay. Oh, well, there's an exploration mission that's popped up immediately. Since our story arcs already want us to leave via the shuttle here, we could do so. Interesting to see how the Voss communicate again. They have interesting speech patterns.
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño, lis di woto.
I think I get what you're saying.
Piti do tenya go kakajujo, da biska ku paliya. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise.
The work you do protects people like the Voss. This kind of peace wouldn't be possible without you.
Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo. Umpa hupa, jikilia umpasa do biska. Jikospa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
Oh. So we just had to speak to Rosh here, and we could convince him to probably leave the Republic SIS, or convince him that staying was ideal for him. I'm going to quickly cross into the marketplace. Yeah, the Ambassador Commons area. Just to see if there's any more quests here for us. This is the Alien Enclave. Across the other bridge to the Imperial sector. And this is the Judicial Quarter. And we have Sifi and Kelfi here. The first two Voss we've really met.
May we speak? We have questions. Your Republic is unknown to us. Why have you come to Voss?
We need to understand why you do things as you do.
We do things as they must be done.
And the Empire? What do they seek on Voss?
The Empire is only concerned with making themselves more powerful.
Then we should avoid them. The three will guide us, as they always have, but we will remember your words.
We just needed to talk to those about that. Yeah, the Voss aren't emotionless, I suppose you could say. They're very serene. They don't understand emotions as other races do. And as it's been mentioned, the mystics have quite prophetic visions. But one of the misconceptions that Satil Shan mentioned in the holocommunication is they don't interpret the visions that they have. Those visions are then passed on to actual kind of interpreters, who then decide how the Voss should move forward. And I can't recall for members of the Republic, but I definitely know as playing as a member of the Empire, we will most likely have our own vision while we're here on Voss. Anyhow,
vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Get ourselves over to the Kenla outpost.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And we'll go find... I think we'll park ourselves outside of Ambassador Janik's building. We could always see what he has to say. I don't want to make these videos too long. But we've only really just arrived. We have various ruins here that we may explore. The Voss, as I mentioned, have been visited by at least the Jedi and the Sith before. Probably like millennia ago, where they've actually forgotten that part of their history. But we will find relics of the Jedi here. Okay. Looks like there's a droid that wants to speak to us. Flashpoint the Red Reaper. Oh yes. That's a flashpoint we haven't done just yet. Let's go see the ambassador and see how we can help out.
These accusations are ridiculous. The Republic has only tried to protect the galaxy from the Empire.
The Empire offers more power and protection than the Republic ever could, minus the rigid codes of morality.
The Empire forgets. The Voss protect themselves.
Let us pause here. I believe the Ambassador has some introductions to make.
Lord Beldis, speaking on behalf of the Empire. Laren Kai, envoy to the Three.
Your culture is new to me. Who are the Three?
The Three govern. The mystics see. The Three decide. The Three state outsiders are only curiosity.
I'd like to show the Voss something different. An example of everything the Republic stands for.
Don't forget, Laren Kai. The Jedi Order views your mystics as tainted.
The Order doesn't speak for me.
The mystics are truth. Opinion does not matter. Off-world conflicts mean nothing. The Voss look forward. Outsiders look back. I will say no more.
An excellent example, Ambassador. Weak and hopeless. Like you.
The more Lord Beldis talks, the worse the Republic looks. We have to show the Voss what Sith like him are really after.
Where would you suggest I start?
We know Lord Beldis has spies in Voss Ka. Our scouts think he's using some defunct Voss comm towers to communicate with them. The comm logs could prove Lord Beldis' designs against the Voss. I need someone to make it past the Empire's defenses.
Isn't a firefight worse than spying on someone?
If it doesn't disturb the peace or threaten the Voss, they don't concern themselves with it. Get those comm logs quick as you can. I'll be waiting.
I guess we can look into doing that quickly. See if we can prove the Sith Lord Beldis really is not here for the Voss's own interest. Ah, Imperial troops right outside of a Republic base. Nice and easy. Get ourselves back over to the Kenla outpost and see what the comm logs have shown up.
Spin this all you like, Ambassador. You tampered with Voss communication towers.
Is that a fact, Lord Beldis? I suppose I forged the Imperial comm logs that came out of them, too.
Stop. Neither were present. Both are blind. Those involved will answer. Did you strike against Voss?
I'll forgive you for not being more appreciative.
You deserve none. The towers were abandoned. No Voss were harmed. This will not happen again.
I can personally guarantee that, Laren Kai.
You against the Empire, and me against Lord Beldis. I'm not sure which fight was harder.
How can Laren Kai ignore the Empire's crimes?
He's been fed lies and false promises by every outsider he's met. I don't blame him for wanting undeniable proof. The comm logs don't implicate Lord Beldis directly, but they prove he has Imperial spies in Voss Ka. One of them is Malcolm Terrax. Terrax is one of Imperial Intelligence's best agents, but now he'll be executed. We can't let that happen.
You think an Imperial spy will help us?
If we save Terrax, he might talk. The SIS spotted a new Dusk Squadron camp nearby. They're Imperial assassins, and their location is perfect for a quiet execution. I'm willing to bet they're here for Terrax.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
I'll make the arrangements for a deal with Terrax. I just hope he's still alive.
So we're jumping straight out to go rescue an Imperial agent. Ah, he's not too far away. There's a side mission now available, it seems. First things first, though, let's go see if we can rescue this Malcolm Terrax. Oh, this is not where I'm actually meant to be. This is one of those, whoops, wrong place. Yeah, this is one of those signal scramblers. Oh. We could disable it, but it's going to be en route for where we need to go later anyway. I thought as much when I was looking there. Going, that doesn't look right. Just follow this main road along. It'll lead us where we want to go. Some more wild native, well, yeah, wildlife. Of course, most of it's hostile towards us. Cross straight ahead here. We have a Republic base of operations. Oh. Thought I'd dealt with everyone. Apparently not. Oh, great. They were waiting for us.
Malcolm Terex, the Republic's offering you a pardon in exchange for information.
Oh, that's kind of you, Jedi, but I'm not that easy. The things I know are worth more than my life. What makes you think I'll share any of them with you?
Being executed for doing my job might make me a little angry.
We're trained to think of it as our final duty. I help you. I forfeit my nice, quick shot to the head. The Empire will hunt me down and make me pay. So for the Republic to give me a fighting chance, I'll need credits, supplies, and transport off-world.
You're in no position to make demands.
And you're in no position to turn them down. Safe in the arms of the Republic.
I suppose getting him off-world's not going to be too difficult in terms of his needs. How many credits is he actually after, though? So we need to speak to Dr. Thorold here. But we'll report back to the ambassador first. Let him know that we rescued the agent and hopefully the Imperial agents came through for us.
I've been waiting for you. Malcolm Terrax is on a transport bound for Coruscant. His price was steep, but worth it. There's no way Lord Beldis can talk his way out of this. Terrax was in Voss Ka to identify failed mystics. Lord Beldis is offering them an alternative. Joining the Sith.
What is Lord Beldis planning?
Lord Beldis has found the Voss's weak spot. He converts enough failed mystics, and the Empire won't need an alliance. I'd offer an alternative, but the Jedi see the mystics as a threat.
Lord Beldis is the enemy here.
You're right. Our focus should be on saving the failed mystics. Maybe the experience will change some minds. When Terrax finds a failed mystic, he sends them to the ruined city, the remains of an ancient Voss settlement. The Sith have a training camp there. If we catch them with the failed mystics, the Voss will have to take notice.
I'll show the failed mystics what Lord Beldis really wants.
It might be a hard sell. The Voss are devoted to their beliefs. I'd like to talk to the failed mystics myself. Calm me as soon as it's safe.
Okay. So we're going to be going to the ruined city. Easy enough. It's actually here in the old paths of Voss. Okay. Tell you what, we'll break this video here. Just past the half-an-hour mark. When we come back, we'll see what the doctor wants, see how we can assist him. It is a him, isn't it? Not that it really matters. No! Female doctor. Okay. When we come back, we'll speak to her then. And then we'll head on our way to the Sith encampment to see if we can locate the Sith training failed mystics. As always, this of course has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed and I hope you all take care. Until next time now. Bye bye now.